No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
36 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Meeks. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. The Heat leading by 11. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Outside Jennings.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And he makes the first. That one is no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Greg Monroe.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
1 second left. Vincent's shot is good. And the Heat lead by 12.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Miami ahead, up by 12. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne, what about your defense do you need to sustain here into the second half?
But that's what's going to win this game for us. You know, it's a good offensive team. We can't give them second chance points. We can't come out in the second half and turn the ball over. So if we're going to win, it's on the defensive end.
Dwayne, thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't shoot the ball as well as we have without good movement, and it has been very good. If there was a real positive to be found, it was in transition. We made some really quick, sharp outlet passes and got some easy buckets on the break. That's where they might be most vulnerable. I'll tell you what we're going to use now, the pick and roll. Let's get that play running and run it until they prove they can.
Affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a stellar outing in this one for Big Daddy. He has 17 points and also 3 nice steals. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even 1 missed shot so far.
Yeah, this is superhuman stuff we're seeing right now.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Monroe and Drummond there inside. Jennings and Meeks in the backcourt. And it's Singler in at the small forward position. Here's Monroe. Vincent with the rebound. Big Daddy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And then Wade slams it in.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Monroe, the pass to Meeks. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Cannot hit. Now the Heat take it the other way. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
No question, a lot of fans will be focused on that matchup for Brooklyn.
Wade passes to Vincent from deep. That is good. Big Daddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Okay, Miami, now coming up the court are your Heat dancers. Let them hear ya.
Hey, guys, our job is to get our...
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
During that break, his team, he told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying we can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pound.
Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got 10.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will
Making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
Well, they've been solid defensively, maybe a little fortunate at times when teams have had off nights, but overall, pretty solid defense.
Here's Jennings, and he lays it straight in. 11 points in the game.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Jennings. The dish to Wade. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Outside Jennings. Dishes it to Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. And it's 6 points here for Drummond. The Heat leading by 18. Here's Vincent. He's got 22. Bosch, a screen on Jennings. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And some changes here for the Heat. Josh McRoberts is checked in for Bosch. Granger comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Detroit, Jerebko's checked in for Monroe. Martin comes in for Kyle Singler. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jerebko. A baseline J. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Detroit. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Martin. Pass to Seraphin. And he drops it in from the low post. Seraphin's got his second bucket of the game to go. Miami leading by 19. Napier passes to Vincent. They set the pick to the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Seraphin. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. The shot is off. And it's Miami the other way. 1:32 left to play in the third. Vincent, the pass to Mirotic. Good work defensively by Martin.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Here's Dinwiddie. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up. High post. Granger with the rebound.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Goes back up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
Kendall Marshall's checked in for Danny Granger. And a switcher also for Detroit. Meeks is checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. He was all alone on that one. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
The Heat leading by 18. Napier kicks to Mirotic. Shot left block. Here's McRoberts, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The feed to Caldwell Pope. And Detroit again with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
9 seconds left in the third. Here's Vincent. They set the pick, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, tough call there on that illegal screen.
He didn't look set to me, Steve. I thought that was a good call.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 18. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Tune in next Tuesday night, March 8th. DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings go on the road to battle the Miami Heat. Live from American Airlines Arena. Be there.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of 7 terrific assists on the night.
It's go time. Check.
Now Marshall. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. McRoberts at the 4 with Bosch at center. And it's Marshall in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Clock at 6. Wade. And there's another one for the Heat.
He had no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another.
Vincent's checked in for the Heat. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
The offense looking much more crisp here. They're taking better care of the basketball.
Here's Wade. The pass to Vincent. Bosch, a screen on Jennings. Bosch, the screen. Vincent, the pass to Bosch. No good off the pick.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Kept alive. Banked in off the glass. That's 10 points here for Drummond.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Bosch, a screen on Jennings. Off the pick. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jennings dishes to Drummond. Now here's Jennings. He's guarded by Vincent. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, they can't afford to be playing so loose like that right now.
Exactly. I mean, this is when they need to tighten things up, firm things up, be more focused, not the other way around.
Mirotic is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Here's Vincent. The shot from the low post is good. Big Daddy's got 27 points.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Here's the screen. He kicks it to Mirotic. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Jennings. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate.